Don't make me laugh. Hey guys, what's up? In today's video, I'm gonna show you my night routine. So for the purposes of this video, the night routine is starting after 5 o'clock. So we just took Ike out for her third walk. She had dinner, and now we are going to get our dinner ready, and that is the start of my evening. So tonight we're having leftovers, and it's just, it's leftovers from our one-pot pasta. Running water! I add just enough so it'll have some movement in the pot. And since we're not gonna cook this very long, the noodles aren't gonna turn to mush completely. But even if they did, we don't really care.
No.
So we always add a can or a jar of chickpeas or green beans. Tonight we're going with these steamed chickpeas. They're really nice. So now this has lentils and chickpeas. Yeah. I also add in a couple spoonfuls of red curry paste because the pasta already has curry powder in it, but for the second day, when it's leftovers day, we want some more flavor, so I just add in some of this. And obviously, not everyone likes leftovers, but we don't mind. That's why we're having leftovers. Because really, you could make this too without the pasta, and then add like freshly cooked pasta that day if you're really concerned about the texture of the pasta.
And we were doing that before, but now it's just easier with one pot.
Yeah. Because then we just cook every other day and it saves me some time. Alright, this looks good enough to me. It's nice and hot. So I'm just gonna cover it and then set it aside. So once the food is done, I will start making the chapati. So for this chapati, I'm just using the whole wheat flour. So I'm using a cup of whole wheat flour, half a teaspoon of salt, and a half cup of water. That's a half recipe. And that'll give me 4 chapati. But yeah, check out the recipe video to see how to make that. Every night we have fresh bread, so tonight I'm just making it. Kuba isn't having any bread tonight, so I'm just making enough for me. And sometimes we will just buy bread at the shop if we happen to be in a shop that day. But usually we make the whole wheat chapati or the white pita bread. Oh yeah.
This looks awesome.
It smells a little spicy. And now we are topping our delicious soup with some tamari. And for the new people, this is just like soy sauce. It just doesn't have any wheat in it, so it's slightly more pure. But I like the taste of this. So I put a tablespoon of that in each bowl. And that's because we didn't add any salt to the soup, so this gives it a little salty umami-ness. This is the best tasting nooch ever. So I put a tablespoon and a half in each bowl. I like it when they're a little puffy like that. Perfect. So now what we're going to do is watch a movie. We do this every night. We watch a movie either on Netflix or YouTube. YouTube tends to be cheaper and faster when you rent movies than on iTunes, but tonight I had to rent it on iTunes because I have this 99-cent special on some movies. So we're watching Hereditary tonight, and then I think I'll rent Midsummer as well. They're by the same director. And so we set up a little cinema space where we watch the movie on my laptop, and then we use Kuba's amp to have better audio. And we just eat our dinner on the couch, enjoy our food, and Aika isn't allowed on the couch when we're eating, so Kuba just sets her in her bed and then she goes to sleep while we eat. And this clip is from the other day, but you get the idea.
It's the same.
It's the same. I saved one of my pita bread so I can have a dessert pita
Chapati.
Oh yeah, chapati, my bad. Whatever, flatbread. But this is what I like for dessert. I put some jam. This is kind of like a lazy crepe. Like a little bit of jam and then some peanut butter. This isn't my favorite peanut butter, but that's all they had at the shop. That comes in a jar with a metal lid. Oh, dinner was good, by the way. We ate it all.
Yeah.
And now I just roll this up. Yes. So now we can finish the movie. So I will read you the review that got me to rent this film. It says, Hereditary raises the bar on emotional agony. If you want to see things you can never unsee and feel pain you can never unfeel, here's the ultimate test.
Sorry.
So then we had to watch it.
Okay. She looks sleepy.
Yeah, she just sits with us while we watch the movie. Look at these little fluffs.
Little fatty.
Aika looks like Wolverine. So we're still watching the movie, but I wanted to make some tea. We normally do this in the evening. We'll have a couple mugs of tea during the day. So I'm just making some green tea with a little bit of sugar. And we'll just enjoy that while we finish the movie. Okay, so now what I do once we're done watching the movie is I start editing. We'll usually finish the movie around 8 o'clock or so. I'll edit for a couple hours, from 8 to 10, and then we'll take Ike out for her last walk, and then come back, and then I'll continue editing, or I'll just wrap it up for the night. And then the next morning I'll edit from like 8 in the morning to 11. And that's just the normal routine. Welcome to our bathroom. This is the shower setup. Washcloth in the tub, then cold water, and then I put a kettle of boiling water in. And then I just add more cold water to make the temperature right. But I like the water boiling for showering.
Yeah, it is boiling.
And then I just use this mug to wash. That happens like every other day because I just don't care to shower every day. So tonight is a shower day. These are from our van. From the back doors of our van. Kuba just put them up here so we can have all of our hygiene stuff. So for showering, I just use a washcloth because I don't use any soap or anything on my face. For my body, I try not to use soap, but I will use a little bit of Dr. Bronner's once in a while so it doesn't like irritate my skin or anything. But for most of the showering, I don't use soap, and it's been that way for years now. It's weird to think about not using soap, but I really don't have any problems not using it. It actually feels a lot better, and I actually feel cleaner not using soap. Shower complete. Now I'm gonna make some lemon water. I do this every night. Kuba does too sometimes. I don't mind making it though. Because I don't like to drink plain water. I like some flavor.
And you have to take water from the bathroom.
Oh yeah, I forgot. We already disconnected the hose, so there's no running water tonight.
Because it still gets below 0 at night.
Yeah.
That's
so
why I do it.
You disconnect it at night.
Mm-hmm.
But next week it's gonna be warm.
Yeah.
And this way we'll have water for the night and for the morning. And now it is time for meds. These are all allergy meds. Let's see if I can do this down.
That's totally fun though.
Doing the eye drops. My night routine for brushing my teeth is the same as the morning routine. So I recommend checking out my morning routine video to see the details about what I use for brushing my teeth. So I'll just get on with it and just brush my teeth. Use Kuba's towel. Mine's out there drying.
Teeth.
And that's it for my hygiene stuff. She's so cute. She's like, it's too bright in here, you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, usually I will read while Kuba's in the bathroom, like showering and stuff. Because it always happens that I shower first and then Kuba showers, so I'll just read a little bit. Still working on Americana. She's like, get off of me. I'm sorry, pig. Really. Usually we will go to sleep like 12:31, but we will make the bed 11:30, 11:45. It really depends on what's going on with the edit, because if I'm still working on it and I have lots of energy, I will stay up later and work on it. And for the night, I have my phone next to me and my earplugs. I always sleep with earplugs. I put them in and go to bed. And this couch is pretty comfy for a bed. Good night. Is that it?